Good morning. January 3rd, 2025. All right, so seasonality says that the first few weeks in January should be bullish, and yesterday we had a nice drop, which turned into a multi-distribution day. We had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 distributions. Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, so we had 4 distributions yesterday. Traders trying to find balance. We broke through the upside on the previous session. Then we broke through the downside. So it was an outside day, and we ended up closing close to this 2 lows. And then during the overnight session, we had a bounce and now we're trading at this upper half of the range. So the way I see this is that we had this, if you look at the profile, is that we had this range that we were trading at. We attempted to break below it. We couldn't keep going into this range from back in the day, and we caught a bid and we started bouncing. So what should happen is that we should travel to the other side of the range, which is at 60.50. It could just be this 3 days that we had. We have a 2-day balance, so it could be that we just pause here instead of going all the way to 60.50. So at least revisit the 6,000 is what I see possible within either the next couple of days, today and maybe Monday, Tuesday. Of course, if we keep going back above this highs, like I said yesterday, we should see a squeeze down up into the 60-30 area, and then some resistance into this area. And we also have a gap up here that fills at 60-63.25, at which point I would assert that we will see some sellers up here at this area, that if they don't get their way, they're gonna start getting squeezed, and then we are gonna be trading again into this distribution and possibly looking at all-time highs again. But we're very far from that so far. So one thing at a time, and for today, what I'm looking at is how we treat each of these distributions from yesterday. So right now we're trading in this distribution, and I'm looking for acceptance or rejections of these areas. And I'm gonna look at this session so you can see more clearly. So getting back below the 59.24 area targets the point of control at 59.18, and then a move down to this low volume area at 59.04 to 59.02, right? Then if we start trading below that area, then I'm looking for a move down to travel to through this whole distribution and retest the low of the day. Same thing goes for the above, right? So holding this area targets the top of this distribution at 59.60, and then above that a retest of this this area where we broke broke and then failed to hold. So that's what I'm looking for today. Let me see. NQ is very similar. Although NQ was more like, let me see. It was a little more messy, so it's 1, 2, yeah, like a triple distribution, but same concept, right? We're looking for a move through this, and then on the longer time frame, I'm looking for a move back in here into the 21,550 with some resistance at the 440 area, right here. Looking for some resistance here. If we get above that, then a move through this distribution up here. Crude oil, as I was showing earlier. So once we broke above this range, we started one-time framing up. And we left some single prints here, the 7240 area. So this is now an area that I'm looking for support. So this needs to hold for this trend to continue. So if this doesn't hold, then I'd like a short through this area and back into the 71 area. And then if 7080 doesn't hold, then target becomes this 20-day point of control. But so far we're moving higher and looking for some resistance here at the 7520 area. Gold. So gold, after attempting to break to the low side here, came back into value, and now it's moving back above where we had previous value, right? We had these ranges here for a long time, and now we broke this resistance area, and now we're trading back. We traded above it, now we're trading back below it again. So if this 2665 doesn't hold, then looking through a move down and through this range again and retesting the 20-day point of control at 2632. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Today's Friday, so we have some ISM numbers at 10 a.m. and then Fed speaking at 11 a.m. and then that's it. Next week we have unemployment, jobless reports, and NFP. So, and then we're gonna start earnings soon. So the fun continues. All right, good luck.